in the blue shorts. Pavilssenovs from Riga in Latvia, now living in Mansfield. ChrisMale, a postman by profession. And Senovs, very, very inexperienced. Fighting out of Mansfield. Trained and managed by Matt Scriven, who's actually in action himself tonight, so he's not in the corner. And ChrisMale, 3 wins behind him. Sean Walton, Anthony Hanna, and a good victory over Delroy Spencer in his last fight last month. Only turned pro last September, and it would be a major surprise if you were to lose here against a fighter who, well, let's say, is on the learning curve. Only had a couple of amateur contests before this.
Well, they breed them tough in Latvia. Male got good hand speed, puts his punches together reasonably well. Bit of an arm puncher, but good speed nonetheless.
ChrisMale from Dudley, the blue and white shorts. A number of the crowd still getting the breath back from that terrific performance from Matthew Macklin. This at super featherweight. Tell you a little bit of news which has arrived to us at ringside is that Nicky Cook has lost his WBO world title tonight. Counted out in the 4th round.
Senovs seems to be quite elusive, not landing anything but moving reasonably well, not taking too many shots. You figure it's only a matter of time. Mel just has to find that little window of opportunity, and as soon as it opens, just drop the punches in. He's 6 inches closer, move them feet in just a little bit closer to land the punches that he's throwing.
It's a good body shot. Referee Nigel Gill saying just keep the punches up. Pretty much one-way traffic in this opening round. But you had that one as fairly emphatically scored in his favour, I'd have thought, Duke.
Yes, fairly one-sided. One-way traffic all the way through. Thought Mel done a reasonably good job of getting his punches off. Just a little bit out of range. Just needs to shuffle the feet forward just a little bit more to get impact.
Senovs concentrating on survival. And not, in all honesty, showing an awful lot at the moment. It's a better jab, better work.
It's a hard game, the boxing game. It's a hard way to make a living.
How does it work then, Duke, that he gets his debut, his opportunity here?
I'm not so sure. I think it has to come under question. With such a poor amateur pedigree. Normally the governing bodies that are in force, they're quite diligent in the way that they process these sort of fighters that when they come through. They just might want to have a rethink and look at this guy.
One-way traffic. Senovs trying to stay elusive.
Hardly blame the referee for stepping in and stopping this one, because Mel hasn't taken a punch back in anger all night long. It's target practice time. It's just a question of when he lands with a clean shot.
Senkov's just 19 years old. He's trying, but he's being outgunned and outworked.
This guy's totally out of his depth, completely. And he's got no business being in there tonight, I'm afraid.
Male, who hasn't managed a stoppage win in his pro career so far. But boxing this one pretty much as he would want. All one way. Won the first